Welcome back, everybody. So today, with the help of our special guest, Gary Owen, we're inviting some of our audience members to sound off during today's DNA stories. Gary, you believe in karma?
Oh, without question. What's the old saying? What's done in the dark eventually will come to the light. It's weird when you think you're getting away with something, for some reason, it comes back eventually.
All right, and speaking of karma, please welcome Ashton back to the show. You see, 2 years ago, Ashton's boyfriend, Matt, was being accused by a woman named Brittany of being the biological father of her daughter, Imani. And both Ashton and Matt were positive that Matt was not the dad, but a DNA test proved that they were wrong. And after that show, Ashton and Matt had a child of their own, a boy named Grayson. And guess what? Now Matt denies he's the father of this child. What?
Convinced he was not the father.
When it comes to one-year-old Imani, Matt, you are the father.
He was wrong, and I still stood by him. When I got pregnant with our son, Grayson, it was supposed to be the happiest day of our lives. But Matt ruined everything. He continues to deny that he is the father, and I'm sick of it. Let me remind you, Matt cheated on me with multiple women, and this is how he repays me? If Matt had doubts, then why the hell did he sign the birth certificate? We don't need a part-time dad. Matt will stand up and be a father to Grayson, or he can get the hell out of our lives for good!
How does it feel 2 years later? You two were together the last time 2 years ago, denying that he was the father of this other woman's baby, and now you're back because he's denying your baby.
It is absolutely pathetic that we are back again.
By the way, Matt cheat on you?
All the time. I can't even count how many times he cheated on me.
But Ashton, you did something to him, too, because you slept with his best friend. It was out of revenge.
And we weren't together.
Those never go well, you know.
But I was not. We were not together when it happened.
Stop playing.
You were not together.
No, we were not together when it happened.
But he thinks that the other guy might be the father.
Because he would rather listen to rumors than what I have to say.
In fact, you claim that when you slept with this friend of his, you were already pregnant.
I was already pregnant. Matt went with me to confirm my pregnancy. So I don't know how he can say that he's not the dad.
Okay, so you think Grayson and Matt look alike?
We all look alike.
These lips. These are Matt's lips. These eyes. Those big eyes.
By the way, are you still together?
Right now we are.
Right now you are?
But
how come you're together if he cheated on you?
We learned to forgive and forget.
He forgave you and you forgave him?
Yes.
Liar!
He would rather listen to what everybody in town would say, all because
all
he's good at is lying and denying.
So you're arguing about this all the time. That can't be helpful.
All the time. I could be just cooking in the kitchen. He's going to come in and talk about how he's not the daddy to Grayson.
Damn right. Yeah, you're right.
So what
baby.
choice does he have to make today?
Either he's going to come and be a dad to Grayson, or he can get the hell out of our lives.
So we've got Gary Owen, and Gary is outside with some of our audience members. We're going to hear their opinions a little later on, but everybody, here's your man, Matt. Matt, come on out. Good to see you, Matt. Good to see you again. This is what I don't understand. The two of you were here before. You were in lockstep with each other, denying this other child, and now you turn on her.
Basically, everything that I heard from the grapevine from not only his
Because you would rather
friends,
listen to rumors than what I have to say.
I mean, if you look at him, the only thing that he could possibly have in his mind is maybe the lips.
Look at those eyes. Those are your eyes all the way.
You also say that you and Ashton have always been careful. What do you mean by that?
We've always used protection.
We
Always.
didn't use the condom one time in the 3 years we've been together.
Yes, we
not
have.
one time.
Yes, we have.
How'd you feel when she said that she slept with a friend of yours?
Oh, I was pressed. Out of everybody, out of the 2.5 billion people in the world, she's my friend.
I knew
a
that
homie
would
of mine.
break your...
I don't understand why females do it.
I want you to feel what I felt every time you cheated on me.
Do you think that little boy looks like him?
Yeah, a little bit. I do.
Where?
I really do.
Where?
My forehead ain't that
Exactly,
big.
you can't even say that because
My
he
forehead
looks
ain't
like
that
you.
big.
It really seems strange that after she supported you 2 years ago with that other woman, that you now are going to go against her. I mean, I don't get that.
I mean, I go off what I hear.
But first
Yeah,
of all, what kind of a
rumors.
father are you to her?
I mean,
What kind of father are you to Grayson?
listen, that little boy right there, he is my best friend. I do everything with that
I
child.
do admit
everything.
it, you are a good dad to Grayson.
We hang out all the time. Like, that's my boy.
And if the test proves that you're not the father, how are you and how are you two going to get along?
It's gonna be very hard, Maury. It's gonna be very hard because I don't want to take care of some other man's child. That's his duty. That's not my duty.
So before we get the results, I hear, you know, we've got some different opinions out in the lobby. Gary, what's everybody out there saying?
Again, we got a divided group, Maury. This one right here, what are your thoughts on revenge cheating?
Well, I think revenge cheating is okay, but the fallout is the fallout from that. I think there's a double standard. I think even if he's proven to be the father, he's probably never going to forgive her deep down, especially because it was his best friend.
All right, let's get a guy's perspective.
Okay, look, it's not all right. First of all, it is wrong for you to cheat, Ashton, on with your man's best friend. That's just wrong. Someone's got to hold standards.
Thanks so much, Gary. Now, wait a second. Matt, before I read the results, have you forgiven her for revenge cheating?
I have.
You have?
Deep,
Wow.
I mean, deep down inside I don't think I'll ever really get over it, but I've definitely forgiven it.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, let's find out what the answer is. In the case of 5-month-old Grayson, Matt, you are the father. Congratulations. Good luck. Thanks for watching this dramatic DNA reveal. If you want to see more paternity stories, click here. And be sure to subscribe to be the first to know about all new DNA drama.